Here's a cut from our show today where George frames this in only the way that George can. It's about the Civics Secures Democracy Act. It's based on a concept called Action Civics. It's designed to reteach civics through a Marxist lens. The plan is to use grants and funding to pressure local grammar schools into teaching it. Here's George.
This is what they're trying to pass, Jack. This is what I called you about and was telling you about that I was so heated over. And
Yeah.
it's not something that actually, that whole intro video was about that, but it's not something that's actually passed yet. It's brand new. I believe it came out around March 21st. I am following this bill very closely. And I do want to devote a good portion of the show to what it's about because it's brutal. So what they're trying to do, okay, is basically take uh, take financial grants, which if you know how local schools work, they're always a lot of their decision making is made based on federal funding, which is something we truly need to get the hell off of. Okay. And it's this way because of pensions. Okay. It's this way because of pensions. I know teachers don't like to hear that, but that's the reality. Like, and it's not even because the older teachers are going to get pensions. It's because they're still offering them to brand new hires. Like, they have no plan to get off this pension budget. And the reality is it leaves the states broke and their school systems broke. And as a result, they require federal funding. This has been going on for decades. And so when the federal government wants to institute something into education, they dangle the grant money. And then, like lapdogs, the superintendents and district people and governors, they all jump. They all jump for it. It's like, no, we need you to do this. No. You know, it's like that commercial with the fisherman with the dollar on it. Right? And he's like, whoa,
Right.
almost got it, right? So, and by doing this is how they control the local schools. So what this bill is going to do is it's going to give them the ability to reallocate this grant money that they're already manipulating. This is how Common Core gets instituted. This is how anything the federal government wants to get instituted. This is how they do it. They play with the grant money. The schools are strapped. They have no money. And so the schools do whatever the federal government says because they want the money, right? And no one ever thinks that maybe this is a bad idea. No one's ever said that. There's zero leadership in the education systems across the United States that is willing to acknowledge this as a problem and start to work to restructure this because there's plenty of money out there. It's just being spent irresponsibly.